In this video, I will correct the homework. I give you several exercises and I will comment and correct with you one by one. Now, let's begin. Now, exercise number 1. What output is produced by the following code fragment? Now, I ask you to evaluate this code fragment. Write in the box what you think will be printed, and when you're ready, unpause the video. Now, we can evaluate like this. System.out.print. What is important is print, so mean that this will print ready and will not go into the new line. Println empty will go to the new line. Println set will print set and go to a new line. Println empty, a new line again. Println go, new line. Now you can, of course, copy this and go to your BlueJ here. Maybe let's make it bigger. Past, delete always the last symbol, and after execute. Now, if everything went well, and there are no mistakes, you can see that this is the same as I show. Here, ready, set, go. Okay, now let's look at the second exercise. Exercise number 2. What output is produced by the following statement? What is produced if the inner parentheses are removed? So now, first think and write down what is printed like this, and after if I take out the inner parentheses. Now freeze the video, and when you're ready, play it again. The result is, with parentheses, the number is 4, because before it will evaluate this, that is an arithmetic addition, and after you would write this. So first the sum, and after will concatenate. Here instead, what will happen if I take out this parenthesis? It will concatenate these two to the string, and after this two to the string again. Now we can again copy this and write here. Again, delete the last symbol, evaluate, and you will see that this is number 4. Now arrow up, and let's delete the two inner parentheses, return, and you will see that now is 22. Now let's look at exercise number 3. I ask you to write a single print statement that will output the following quote by the dad of computer science, John von Neumann. Now, here you will have to use escape sequence. And remember that it is print and not println. Now freeze the video, write down, and when you're ready, unfreeze it. Okay, now let's look at this. This is our statement. Our statement begins with quotation mark. So here we are. So backslash quotation. Computers are like humans, they do. You see here, we go new line, tabulation here, and after everything except think, again quotation, backslash n new line, 2 backslash t, to tabulation, because first we go here and after we go here, and after John von Neumann. Now we can copy this statement again we go here. Now you can see that this statement actually is on one line, and print it. Let's look, and you will see that this and what is written here is the same. Okay, let's look at exercise number 4. Write a program that print the sum of the first 4 positive integers. Freeze the video and unfreeze when you are ready. Now this exercise should be pretty easy. I call this class sum2for. This is the name of the class. This is the user statement. And now we write this. And this is our sum. Remember the inner parentheses. You can write even with more parentheses, but are not needed. Now let's just try to copy this to here. And here you will see 10. Now it's important that you write the parentheses like this, because if you write in a different way, let's say you write like this, for example, what is supposed to happen? You will see something very different, and it will be 37. Why? Because first we'll do 1 plus 2 and 3 plus 4, so it will be 3 and 7. And after we'll concatenate 3 to the first string and after 7. Now it's important that you remember the order of the operation and the parentheses, very important. Okay, let's look at the fifth example, the fifth exercise that is actually a question, a multiple choice question. I ask you what output will be produced and also to explain your answer. Take your time. Okay, now let's try to look at this system.out.print. First, we have, this is a usual symbol for opening a string. After we have double backslash, means that we want to display this escape sequence for backslash. So mean that this is wrong for sure, because it's not beginning with backslash. And this is wrong. So we have B, D, or E. Now, after is a single backslash, just one. And after we have a asterisk, so this is out of question. So will B or E. Now, how this will, oh, we have another escape sequence. This is backslash N, which means that go new line. So we have only this. Now, let's look, and you can see the explanation. Now, let's look at this. This is a programming exercise. Write your name, not my name, on a box. It's very, very easy. When you've done, unfreeze the video. This code should not give particular difficulties. Now, is a system out println with the plus and the horizontal line plus again. Your name, you just need to count how many characters are your name, plus one more space here and one space here, so one before and one after. And again, the same println. It's quite easy and straightforward. Now, I print it, and as expected, it's quite easy. Now let's look at the last exercise. Now I want you to write a code that display this picture. Now here there are some escape sequence. So be mindful, try it. Put in pause when you're ready, do it again. Now you should have a program that will look more or less like this one. There are six print ln in this case, and because there are 6 lines. Now all of this begin with the tabulation escape sequence tab, and some you have more here, for example, and you probably will need some time to center it and to make all aligned, but we just matter of get used. Now this exercise, like the one before, are just for make you practice and begin to be a little more confident with the coding. Anyway, now let's execute it and let's check, no, not this, here. Now you can see that this and this are exactly the same. Now for exercise is all, and see you next time.